Hello guys, welcome. This is Deepika from wealthandhealthmastery.com, and in this video I'm going to create a new logo with a new style. So the logo that I'm going to create, let me show you how it will look like. It will look something like this. So I'll go to the downloads and this is the logo that I'm going to show, and this is what we are going to create in this video. Okay, DNG over here, and it looks very nice. So the first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my Canva and go to create a design and click on logo here. So it's of 500 by 500 dimension, and let's say the logo that we are creating is of this person's called David's Garden. That's his business, and something to do with flowers and garden, and that's what we're going to use. So the first thing is I'm going to drop this text onto my canvas here, and we'll call this as D, and I'm going to change the font from Gagaline to something of Canva sense. And I'm going to increase the size of my D here. So this is my D. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this, Control C and Control V. And then I'm going to change this letter to G. Okay. So this is what I have so far, D and G. I'm going to go ahead and select both of them, and let's just select them and move them in the center. Okay. And let's position this G properly. So I'm going to go ahead and do something like this. Okay, this looks very cool. Now what I'll do is I'm going to upload an element of, this is my element here, and I will keep the same color because that's going to look pretty here. So I'm going to keep the same color and added this element on top of D and G. So if you go over to the position here, if you go to the layers, the first layer is this element layer, which is of this pink color, and then you have is G, and then you have is D. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this layer all the way behind these letters, and I'm going to call it G and D here. So this is my letters that I'm going to add, would be D and G here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to change the color of these letters from black to white. Okay. So the first thing is I'll go over here, I'm going to change it to white, and similarly I'll go to this and I'm changing this to D also to white. So this is all good so far. Okay, so you have how many layers right now? There is a background of white, then you have is this element which is of the pink color, and then you have letters D and G here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share it and download this particular one, and we'll go to the download, and I'm not choosing transparent background, I'll leave it as it is and just click the download. Okay, and here we'll go and save this and do yes here. So this is my first part of the logo. Now we'll go ahead and add page, and then I will upload the image that I have just created. So I'm going to go ahead and upload this. And what we'll do here is, this is our image. So far looks very good. And let's get rid of the background. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use BG remover here, and we will get rid of the background. So now if you go to the positions, you have only two things, the DNG and then this white background that was already there. Okay, now what we'll do is we are going to add this image. So I'll go over to the image and I'm going to find some nice photo image that is there. So what I did is I went over to the elements and I looked for garden, flower and leaves. Okay, let's see what we have. We'll go over to the photos, and this is what you have. So you can choose whatever you want from this. Okay, I already have this picture that I really liked, is this one. So I'm going to go ahead and use this image. I'm going to go ahead and extend it. And what I'll do is I'm going to send this back. I'm going to go ahead and right click it, layer, and I'm going to say send backward. Okay. And right now, if I'll move this, looks pretty cool here. The flowers are there, and then I'm just going to adjust it and do it something like this, and take it all the way here. And this looks cool. Okay, so you have it all the way, and then I'm going to go ahead and reduce this and bring it closer, and you have this ready, and we are done. So this is our DNG. It has this flower in there. So if you go over to the position, this is what you see, DNG here, then you have the flower picture, and then this is the white background that is there. Now what I'll do is I'm going to add this color here of the same color, and this is what I'm going to do. Okay, so I've added what? I've added a background color of the same type. So when I'm going to do BG remover in the next picture, everything is going to be white. So only I think I'm going to left with would be this DNG. So there's a reason I changed this whole thing to the same color. So when I'm going to run BG remover in my image, it's going to remove the background. And that is also going to remove this pink color that is there. So what I'll do next is I'm going to download this, share, download, and then I'm only going to download my second page, which is this one. I'm going to go ahead and hit done and click on download here. So I'm going to save it as leaf again, hit save, replace it, yes, and then we'll do add page. Now I'm going to change this to white. So I'm going to go ahead and change it to white here, and then we'll upload our image. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the uploads, and I'm going to upload my leaf logo that I'm working on, and this is our logo. Now what we're going to do is very simple. You can extend it just to look like this. I'm going to go to edit image and do BG remover. So what it's going to do, it is going to remove all the pink that is there. So everything will be removed and you'll be left with beautiful looking logo. This is the logo that you'll be left with. Isn't it pretty? This is another style that you can do with logos. So we have looked at so many different types of styles with logos, and I hope you enjoyed this video and you loved it. Let me know what you think about the video, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Thank you very much.